I'm standing in front of Kimbap Paradise, which literally translates to Kimbap Paradise or Kimbap Heaven. And just as the name suggests, it is extremely similar to paradise because you can get all kinds of different kimbaps. Kimbap, I'll show you in just a second what it looks like. It looks like sushi, but it's not because it doesn't contain raw fish, and it is in and out Korean, not Japanese. This is what they serve here is Korean comfort food. It's all made very quickly. These Kimbap Changguk joints are all over the place, similar to famous burger joints that you have out in the West. And yeah, so the food is delicious, it's made quickly. They're open all the time. I don't think that they ever close. They're open 24/7. And they're super cheap on top of all that. You can get a super great filling meal with less than $5 kind of. Even less than that. They have stuff between 3 and 5. Anyways, I'm really hungry. It's lunchtime, so let's go in and see what we can get here. I'm sitting right now inside of the Kimbap Paradise, and as you can see, I've got my order all over here. So what I'd like you to look at first is the kimbap itself. So here it is. If you're going to think of in terms of, to compare it to something in the West, it's basically a sandwich. Instead of bread though, what's being used is seaweed, which wraps, so you've got here the layers, you've got the seaweed, got the rice, and then your insides. There's actually a ton of different versions of kimbap that you can order, and as you can see on the menu over here, here they are. So there's tons of variety. There's just the standard one for about $1.50, and then you can, and here's our kimchi soup. So kimchi soup has also arrived. All served very, very quickly. So I mean, between $1.50 to about $3, 1,500 or 3,000 won, you can get one of these rolls. It looks like sushi, but it's not. There's no raw fish. They throw in, sometimes they put in ham, different radish. The one that I've got over here is actually pork cutlet. So that's kind of neat. I actually haven't tried this one before, so I'm looking forward to that. I've been saying this a few times throughout the videos so far. Good idea to learn how to read Korean. I would recommend it, actually, because, I mean, you'd be able to come in here and be able to read it. To get started, what you could do is memorize certain things. So, if you look over here, this says Kimbap, okay? And that's consistent the whole way down. So even if you just memorize these two characters and that combination, you'd at least be able to know that you'd be ordering some form of kimbap. This is called bibimbap, which basically means mixed rice. And what it contains is rice at the bottom, and then a bunch of vegetables and seaweed, and then an egg on top. And then what you're supposed to do is take the red pepper paste, depending on how spicy you want it, just layer on the red pepper paste, and then honestly, you just mix it up. And that's bibimbap. And it's a really, really popular dish. And sometimes it's also served in a bowl similar to this one, and the egg is actually dropped in raw, and then as you mix it, the egg cooks because the bowl itself is very, very, very hot. And then I've also got, as always, my staple side dishes. So of course the national dish right here, kimchi, very, very delicious, spicy, fermented, and just all in all great. And anyways, yeah, so I'm looking forward to digging into my lunch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.